slurry. You'll find it in the steel industry, in the power industry, in mining, and in many other industries. Liquid carrying gravel, mud, mill scale, ashes, and other abrasive contents. Constant worry about overflow, pump breakdowns, frequent and lengthy maintenance, non-existent or complicated spare parts, and even plant shutdowns. Basically, slurry is a matter of flow. Constant, reliable slurry pumping. A no-nonsense, rugged system to be trusted year after year. The 5100 and 5150 models are the next generation of reliable, submersible slurry pumps from ITT Flygt. Years of experience have resulted in the latest cutting-edge technology, and these pumps offer even more cost-effective slurry pumping. Let's take a closer look at some of their features. All parts in direct contact with the slurry are made of high chrome to extend the service life of the pump. Impeller design offers the optimum combination of solids handling capability, wear resistance, and pump efficiency. Flygt's unique spin-out feature expels abrasive particles from the seal chamber, preventing damage to the seal unit. Furthermore, all pumps are equipped with plug-in seals that can be changed in a matter of minutes. The design also protects the seal's surface from contaminants during disassembly and mounting. Available in a wide range of motor sizes to best meet your application requirements, 5100 and 5150 pumps are fitted with efficient long-life Class H motors as standard, with built-in sensors for high temperatures and leakage. All the pumps have an inspection chamber, which, together with the sensors of the motor, provides an early warning system to prevent breakdowns and costly repairs. And there's an option to equip your pump with an internal cooling system when it has to do its job semi-submerged or even down to snoring levels. This also allows the pump to work in new and more demanding applications where previous solutions have failed. In short, a 5100 or 5150 is a reliable, cost-effective pump. With fewer parts to worry about, easy maintenance and servicing, and long life expectancy, these pumps are designed to last under the most demanding circumstances. The flexibility to match your pumping needs has a name at ITT Flygt. We call it clean sump technology. Add an agitator and a stand to keep the pump suction site clear of solids. When pumping coarse slurries like sand, the agitator ensures maximum resuspension of settled particles. This makes them easier to transport and results in a clean sump. Add an internal cooling system so the pump can function down to lower levels, thus preventing sediment buildup in your sump. Or add a side-mounted mixer for the really tough jobs in larger sumps with coarse and heavy particles. The mixer works in combination with the agitator for the toughest jobs, where the agitator alone cannot prevent sediment buildup, or if there's a need for homogeneous slurry. This combination of agitator and mixer prevents sediment buildup even in the most demanding applications. Welcome to Sandviken, Sweden. In this process, Sandviken is a manufacturer of thin sheet metal. They were having problems pumping the oil running through the grinders. The main function of the oil is cooling, but it also transports the cutting residue. The facility was consuming enormous quantities of pump lids and impellers. The service and maintenance department suggested using ITT Flygt slurry pumps, and they now have 3 such pumps running. Everything's working fine. There are absolutely no problems with stoppages because of pump failures. Those pumps keep running even when they have to pump grinder belts and other unusual objects. In the newest pump, control and monitoring are connected directly to the PLC, the main computer that controls the machine. Here, the pump is monitored together with the process. And as soon as the pump's energy consumption increases or it becomes too hot, an alarm tells us to take action. There are two different levels of alarm: warning and stoppage. The pumps run for 16 hours in each 24-hour period. Each pump pumps 2 cubic meters per minute and 5 cubic meters of slurry per 24-hour period. That's approximately 2.5 metric tons. There are large lumps of slurry going through the pumps. You can see the pumps shrugging, but they're still having no problems. The Eggborough Power Station in North Yorkshire, England, is capable of an output of 2,000 megawatts. Traditionally, long shaft pumps are standard at many of Great Britain's coal-fired power stations, even though submersible pumps have proved to be far more suitable. Take the Ash Reservoir, for example. Before these ITT Flygt pumps were installed, servicing each of the long shaft bearings required around 100 hours of labor per year just to maintain its integral grease system. Since the Flygt pumps were installed, only routine servicing and repairs have been carried out. Our journey has now taken us to Sotherham, near Halifax in England, to Marshall's Natural Stone Processing. Here, stone blocks are sawn by powerful saws with water-cooled, diamond-tipped blades. The resulting stone slurry is fed down to a sump. An ITT Flygt pump has been installed here. It operates for about 20 minutes per hour. After 12 weeks, the pump was inspected and no visible signs of wear, other than a polished appearance, could be detected on the impeller or wear lining. Cascade Steel's rolling mills in McMinnville, Oregon, USA, is one of the most technologically advanced and efficient steelmaking operations in the United States. The operation is completely self-diagnostic, permitting repairs to be made with a minimum of delay. Here, 10 ITT Flygt slurry pumps, designed for abrasive service, help the company operate its new melt shop and rolling mill with maximum productivity. The old pumps were not designed for these severe abrasive slurry handling functions. Mill scale combined with metallic silver attacked pump parts, particularly the seals.
There isn't much maintenance on them Flygt pumps. They continue to run 7 days a week here in Cascade Steel, and we don't have no problem with them. It may be a couple, 2, 3 years I have to change them to get a little weak. Except for that, I have no problem at all with them.
Brandenburg Steelworks in Germany. They chose 10 Flygt slurry pumps after scientifically testing 3 different brands.
Diese Tauchpanzerpumpen wurden in der BES GmbH getestet.
We tested these submersible slurry pumps, and they show very good wear results in the pump housing and on the impeller. This is the mud recycling plant in Tananger, Norway. Here we receive contaminated drilling mud from the North Sea and sediments from ships' tanks. When the sediments have been transferred from the ship's tanks to lorries, they're transported here to the mud recycling plant and pumped into a storage tank. Since there can be problems with high viscosity, we have a separate storage tank at the plant where the lorry tanks can be properly flushed. A submersible slurry pump with agitator from ITT Flygt was installed here. It puts the mud into suspension, making it easier to pump it into the recycle plant. After running the pump successfully for a short period of time, we found out that the mud directly around the pump was not being pumped away, and that caused a buildup of sediment. After alterations by ITT Flygt, a submersible mixer was mounted on the slurry pump increasing the suspension of the mud. That made it easier to remove sediments, including sediments from those hard-to-get-at areas in the corners of the tank. The submersible slurry pumps work together with the mixer to produce a homogeneous mix that can be pumped into the mud recycling plant for treatment.
Ich bin mit der Flygt Panzerpumpe sehr zufrieden und kann nur
I can
sagen,
only say that these pumps
dass
have worked to our complete
Pumpe zur
satisfaction.
vollsten Zufriedenheit gearbeitet
I can
hat und
recommend
kann sie auch wieder weiterempfehlen.
They're just reliable and trouble-free. They run a long time. This is steel mill duty. They run 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. They just run. Some of these pumps, whatever the maintenance schedule is supposed to be, they can be down in those pits for 8 or 10 months, just continuous. They run.
So if there are problems with sediment buildup and flow when pumping abrasive slurries, install a submersible slurry pump from ITT Flygt and rest assured that it will do its job keeping your sumps clean and in operation for many years to come.